Okay guys, so today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to make like a really nice kitchen in Bloxburg. And now I have I've got two houses right now. One is a town, but it's kind of like a sneak peek. This is like my first Bloxburg video, but I'll show you right now. But I would say, hold on, let me turn the lights on. Light box garage. Yeah, one of my houses is pre-built, and one of them is this house right here. But I would say I'm quite a nice, I would say I'm alright at building kitchens, like with all of this detail and stuff. So today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to build a detailed kitchen. And if you would like a tutorial on how to do the same, oh sorry guys, I'm not sure if you can hear this bus. This house isn't finished yet, but a detailed bathroom. So, like, look at all of this. It's like, so if you want a tutorial on how to build a detailed bathroom, then let me know in the comments down below. But for this video, we're doing the kitchen. So let's load on to a new plot and let's build a kitchen. Okay, why am I holding a magazine? No, I don't want that. Okay, we're on a new plot right now. Nothing on here, as you can see. I'm not sure why that would count any, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna build like a little room. Well, it doesn't have to be that big. I'll just make it, you know, this kind of size. You don't have to fill all of it, but this is like our kitchen, okay? Pretend this is inside our house, and this is a modern kitchen tutorial. So I'm gonna make the walls institutional white, and then let's add a floor in here. So let's go. And I think a nice wood would look nice. So something maybe I've got like this nice color saved. What wood do you think would look nice? I like the herringbone, I think that's cool. Or the wood grain, wood tiles. Is there planks? I like using the planks along. I might use the herringbone wood today. So we've got a nice like room here, ready for us to start building a kitchen. And now, obviously, since I keep saying this is a modern, actually no, we're not going to get to that yet. We're going to, not walls, we need wall trim. I'm going to add, so it's just some flat baseboards. This is just, to make the room look nice. Yep, there we go. I didn't know if that placed or not. But we've got a nice room in here, and since this is a modern build, I'm going to add the modern counters. So I'm going to start, let's go right there. And I'm going to colour this before I copy and paste it, because it's just easier. But if you colour it really black, like this is really black, it's still like blue. If you go to metal, and then you put it as metal, it goes to the exact colour that you want it to go. So that is a little trick. And then I'm just going to make the handle white. And then that goes institutional white. And I'm going to make that marble. Like that. And now that is, I'd say, do you want to use the marble bricks? Marble diagonal boarded marble. I think I'm just going to use the normal marble. And with a trick with these is, I know some people like put it there and then they do that. That is a waste of money, okay? Do that. And then move that in like that. It looks the exact same, and yet it's like you saved 2 counters there. I don't know why people don't do that. So like, you can, if you're on a really tight budget, you can stretch them out like that. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna place them like this. I'm going to place that, move that in, and it's the exact same on each side. I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough room for the oven actually. So I want the oven to go right in the middle, and I always like to use the Pro Chef XL oven. Why do I keep saying loven? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So I'm just working out the center of the room, guys. Actually, I'm gonna move that to be like right there. Actually, I'm kind of talking out my own butt here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't think my trick was gonna work. It's not as good, but it still works. Yeah, it's still fine. Like, yeah, that's fine. But so we've got a nice little like base plate in here. But we've been colouring, so you want to make this, I would say, white. It's like an inverse spec of this. So you're gonna make that. Can you see how much nicer that looks than just that? So I just deleted it, so I'm just gonna put it back. Look at that. I think that looks so much nicer than the like original spec, or like original default colour. So we need to add some more appliances now. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to add is the stainless dishwasher. I think the stainless kind of set is the best one, so I'm going to make it black to match the counters, and then make that white, that black, and then I'm not sure what this one is. I think it's the inside potentially, so I'm just going to leave it white so we can actually see on the inside of it. And you can obviously put this wherever you want. I might put it yeah, I think where I had it was fine. Oh, it's glitching out. There we go, that's better. And what else should we add? Let's finish off the actual kitchen. So it's we need to get into cabinets wherever it may be there, and always get the tall one. Do not get the don't get this one. Why is there such a big gap here? Always, I would say, get the tall one. Even if you can't afford it, go work for it and go get it. But I'm going to add the small one on top of the oven, and then colour match it, obviously. And then I'm just going to get all the ones that we're going to need out. So these, that, and that should be fine. So I'm going to colour that to be the same colour, and that. So this is the shelf one, this is the window one, and this is just the normal one. I'm going to move that in closer. I'm going to put the window one on that side, and then I'm going to put the shelf one there. And then I'm just going to add the normal one around here. I'm sorry it's really hard to see all of it, that is uneven. Actually no, that's fine, because the next thing I'm going to be adding is tall modern pantry cabinets. So I think the first one I'm going to add is a microwave cabinet, right next to the fridge one, and next to probably just the normal one. And then we're going to colour these the same as that, so we can colour match. And now we need to start getting the appliances out. I know we've already got 2 out, but this is where we get all of the appliances out. And if you're on a budget, then get the Flex Freeze fridge. But I always like splashing out and getting the Arctic fridge. And then obviously colour match it. So white there, I'm not sure what that does. I think it's just the surrounding. Yeah, you can't even notice it, so I'm just going to leave it as mid-grey. and that's the Arctic fridge in there. And I'm just thinking if I want the microwave to be in there or in there. I think it makes sense to be in there, otherwise this is just pointless. But obviously this is like an actual shelf. So I'm going to add the microwave in here. I'm going to get the modern microwave and make it probably the same colour as the oven and the stove over there. I nearly forgot what the name of it was then. And can you already see like how nice this kitchen is? And we've only used, oh my god, I didn't even know that we used like 25 grand already. Oh my god. How have we used 25 grand? I thought this was going to be like under 10,000. Oh, I suppose the oven is quite a lot. The fridge is quite a lot. But I'd say this is maybe 30, 35,000, 40,000. I'd say. But I'm going to get the large. Oh, actually, that doesn't fit. Usually I would put the large one. I might put the modern one wherever it may be. Not the island one. There it is. Modern glass hood. And then we're going to... Oh. I thought you could resize it out. Okay. Hood. So we've got all of these options to choose from. Can you get resized with... No. Okay. I'm just going to get the... I swear you could have resized them. I'm just going to get that one. And we're going to make it black to colour match. White for the light. And then make that like a dark... Make the glass dark tint. Oh, it's not going like that. Okay. Maybe white to match the oven and the microwave and the wall. And like all the secondary things. So there's like a white and black kitchen, obviously. And let's go back into appliances, check we haven't missed anything. We can get a... I'm just going to place this all on the floor. Glass beverage dispenser. You can get a commercial display fridge if you want. I'm not gonna, because I'm not gonna. Where? I swear I was looking for something, but then I forgot what it was. Oh, what was it that I was looking for? Kettle. That was it. It's up here. Coffee maker, or the metallic kettle. I'm gonna get the metallic kettle and the metallic toaster. And now, oh, and the blender. Can't forget about Brenda the blender, if you know, you know. And I'm just going to put this on a small grid. And I'm probably just going to place all the appliances over here because I think they would look nice. I put the blender in the corner for some reason. But I'm going to colour match that, obviously. It's obviously a no-brainer at this point. It's all colour matched in here. Just going to place that one there. I'm going to put the kettle there, which is also colour matched. And then I think the toaster can go quite nice just there. Or actually, here. Yeah, I think I prefer it there. Even though you can't see it, I think I might just move it to be. Can you, that's it. Yeah, I might just move it to be like that a bit. But yeah, that is the kitchen so far. But you're probably thinking, but this isn't like the kitchen that you showed us in the beginning of the video. That's because you haven't gone into decorations and kitchen. Look at all of this. I think a lot of people don't know this is here, but this is actually how you get like the best looking kitchens. So we're gonna work our way through, and I'm just gonna get out all of. Oh crap! Sorry. Back into counters. I forgot the island. Sorry guys. We forgot the island. Okay, let's get the island out. I'm gonna put it on the medium grid. Color match it. Yeah, I'd say, and then get the left modern end island. Nope. No, I want to colour that. Thank you. There we go. Okay, that looks. Yeah, this is looking better. And now you want to go into decorating chairs. That's it. And then I like either the modern stool there or the fluent stool right there. And I think today I'm going to go for the fluent stool, I think. Place it tucked in. I'm going to make it black on the bottom, white on the top. I'm going to place them just like that. Just 4 stools right there. And now we can go into decorations and kitchen. I'm just going to get out all of this stuff. So it's salt and pepper. You can place some like barbecue sauce, maybe some maple syrup, and then tableware. Okay, so this, I'm going to show you what you can do with this in a minute, but get out the bowls, plates, small plates, and mugs and glass. That's it. Tall glass. And I think that's it. And then we can start getting out the napkin holder, the cup of utensils. I think that's what it utensils, whatever it's called. Not gonna get the rollable paper stand because you can get the modern version. There's oil bottle. If you want a tray, you can. A cake stand. We could probably. Actually, no, we don't have a cake. I'm not sure, to be honest. Cheese grater. I'm gonna get one of them out. I'm gonna get the. I think that's it for that row. We can get the dish drying rack. Where was we there? You can get the basic candy bowl if you want. I like having the menu. Decorative jars, get the ones with 3, I would say. And then the rounded square jar. And the simple, I kind of prefer the simple wire fruit bowl to the geometric one, but it's obviously personal preference. There's the geometric one for reference. And then we're gonna get the food counter rack. And don't worry, this isn't where it's all gonna be. I'm not sure if I said that or not. Container of plastic silverware. I think that's what it said. Glass jars. Get some glass jars. Get the utensils rack. This is all just like kind of clutter for the kitchen. I wouldn't say it's clutter, but just decorative stuff. Get the magnetic knife strip, the spice rack, spice carousel. We can add the knife block, the modern paper stand, and the metal pipe kitchen organizer. So that is, I would say, everything that you need for this decorative thing. And this, I'd say it's easier with FreeCam, but you could probably just open the cabinets if you don't have FreeCam. Just open the cabinets out of build mode and then just put it in. But I'm just gonna use FreeCam. I'm just going to copy and paste these a few times, like that. Yep, perfect. And now I'm going to grab the plates. I'm going to pop them like there. And then the small plates can go right on top, like there, I would say. And then I'm going to grab all the cups, and these can go. Actually, I'm going to put it on the small grid, just because it's a little bit easier. If if I can find my way around in FreeCam. I'm going to put that, actually, I'm just going to move it over so we can fit the other stuff in as well. Let's get the other cup and place that there. I think 4 was probably enough cups, so I'm going to add like one there. This obviously didn't need to be 100% neat, because in cupboards you wouldn't put stuff 100% neat, would you? I'm just going to add that one like right there. And can you see it's also already starting to look like quite nice. And you can add like more stanchion plate on top of that if you want. Just for the sake of this video, I'm not gonna, but you obviously can. I'm going to add the mugs on the top shelf, just like that. There we go. Oh, I placed 2 like that. And then you're probably working out in your head. Oh, nope. You're probably working out in your head that there's still like one more shelf. You can leave it empty, or you can do what I'm gonna do. Oh, that cup is not placed very well. You know what I'm gonna do is put either the barbecue sauce and syrup in there, or spice carousel. I'm gonna put in the sauces into the top shelf. You could probably fit both in there, but I'm just gonna put the sauces in here, just like that. And now, can you already see that cupboard looks like so much nicer than it did? I'm gonna come out of build mode because I like having the actual cursor instead of the cross because it thinks I was in shift lock. But we're going to add the knives right in the corner, I would say. And then I think them jars could go quite nice. We could add some jars there next to all of this. I'm just going to twist it around like that. I can't do this in a really random order, but I'm going to add the spice carousel there. The paper towels right there. The utensils cup right there. And I'm going to colour. Actually, we're going to colour in a minute. Actually, you can put the cheese grater in the cupboard as well, just like that. The napkin holders, I'm going to put near here probably. Oh, we need a sink. Oh my god, I nearly forgot a sink. That reminded me, you'll see in a minute. Plumbing, I think there's 2 options, the dual kitchen sink or the kitchen sink. I usually like the dual kitchen sink, and I think they look nice on the islands, but it's personal preference. But I'm going to add mine on the island. I'm going to make it black and white, so like that, or white and black, I should say. And then the salt and pepper. Actually, hold on. I'm going to put the fruit. Actually, sorry, it's too crowded over here. I'm going to put the oh my god, it's too crowded. Okay, I'm going to add the jars there, that there, and then I'm going to move this quickly. This, I'm going to add these right there, and then you can change the colour, so I'm going to add like beige in there. And then, actually, no, hold on. I need to change the colour of this, so I'm going to add it as beige, sorry. And then maybe like a oyster. Actually, no, it's quite similar to that one. Maybe like a rust colour. I don't know what they could be. Work out in the comments, I don't even know. So there's not an answer. With these, you can add them like there, or like just under here anyway. I'm gonna add mine like here, I think. And then I'm gonna add, sorry I'm doing this in such a random order, but I'm gonna add this like right there. And don't worry, we're gonna be colouring all of this in a minute. I'm gonna add the knives there, the utensils, and you can line it up like that. We're not colouring them yet, Finley. This menu, I might just colour to be like that, black and white, obviously the modern. And you can also already see like this, how we've progressed from like just basic kitchen to what we have now. I'm gonna add that there, and I'm gonna add this right next to the sink as like a little drying rack, and then the oil can obviously go next to that right there. I'm gonna add the napkin holder just here because it's where you eat, and the sweets there. And I would say that is the kitchen complete. If you want to add just that extra little cherry on top, you could add decals all behind, like on this wall, and make it marble. I can just, like, it'll be marble, but obviously you can find a nicer marble so that it's not exactly the same as the kitchen. We could add the marble bricks. I might actually do that, to be honest. So you can do it like that. And that is the kitchen. So I'm just going to go into free cam. If you enjoyed this tutorial, oh, and also if you had like this space, you could add a dining table, and then I'd say this would be quite nice as an open plan living room in your house. But thank you for watching this video and tutorial. If you found it useful, oh crap, we forgot to do the shelves. Sorry guys. I forgot to put this in the shelf. You can add, so I'm gonna add that in there, and then decorations and plants. Where's the potted hanging vine? Right there. Oh, and we haven't coloured. Oh my god, I'm so behind on stuff. We haven't finished the video yet, so I'm gonna add that, make that black, like that, and that as well. That's black. That is black. That is black. That is black. That is black. That and that, and that if you want. And I've got a text. I'll look at that in a minute. But I think we're finally complete with this kitchen. If you found this tutorial useful, and like and subscribe, let me know in the comments if you would use this in your Bloxburg house. And if you want more Bloxburg videos, then let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.